Okay. We're live
No,
now.
yeah.
That's good. So, yeah, we had a little bit of a glitch, guys. So we might take a few minutes for people to pop in before we start doing actual readings. But hi, Jeff, and hi, Trend Zone. And Jeff came in. He's so kind. You know what he did? He came in and he said, "I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be available this Sunday to go into your chat room." How nice is that? And I said, "Oh, not to
How
worry, because I'm not. We're not going live this weekend anyway." But it was perfect. But how sweet was that to come in and say, "I won't be able to make it."
Oh, that is
So
so
yeah, I
kind.
thought that was so kind of him to do that. So yes, you had a few days away. How long were you away in the lake area?
4 days, 3 nights.
Nice.
It was absolutely lovely. Um, the spring colours up there, it's just almost like they have a light in them. Do you know what I
Wow.
mean? It's that
Yeah.
fresh spring green, the
Yeah.
trees and all the lovely flowers and everything. Oh, it was beautiful. So we've
That's
been doing quite a bit of walking, just out in nature. Absolutely beautiful.
do
So
you stay at the same B&B?
we have this time because we've found this really lovely place,
Yeah.
and it was so that one of the reasons we just sort of went. Um, they do offers on every now and again. It's a little hotel that we stay at. It's beautiful.
Okay, like a little motel. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Well,
and
is that the one that you showed me? You took pictures of the one time and you showed it to me.
yeah.
Nice.
No, that's when we had the family with us, I think. This is a little hotel we go to. And they
Okay.
just sent an offer out. They said anybody who can come and stay between these dates in May, just book a room and we will upgrade you to a suite. And we thought, ooh, that'll be lovely. And it really was. It
Oh,
was, you know,
wow.
like
Yeah, there's
a
a big
bathroom almost as big as the downstairs of our house. You know, it was absolutely fantastic.
wait till you book a suite in Las Vegas at Bellagio's. I had a footman, I had a waiter, I had a butler, I mean, it was our anniversary, and finally I said to Andre, "Please, Andre, he doesn't have to stay and serve my meal. I'm quite capable of eating my breakfast on the table because the white, the
Yeah.
and the table was set up, and I mean, that's Andre, right? But and it didn't cost him that much more. I mean, yeah, they're expensive.
Well, we didn't have a butler, but honestly, what we had was absolutely beautiful.
When you
And
get that,
when we go there, we can park the car up and walk everywhere.
oh,
So
that's
it's lovely. I mean, you're right in the middle of the lakes, not, you're in among the fells and the hills. So you
wow.
just finish your breakfast, get your boots on, and away you go. It's lovely. Yeah.
That's I love it. Get your boots on. Get your willies on.
Yeah, get me.
Take your slicker with you and get your willies on, right? I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I felt like I was living over there in the UK. The last 3 days have been torrential rain,
Oh,
and rain and more rain. And today I got up to go to church, and it was that what you guys would call dry rain. You still have to have your windshield wipers on because it's this mist, because
yeah.
we had fog, and that's not fun, right? Um,
No.
I keep hearing the foghorns of the big ships, the lake freighters going down on the lake behind me. But yeah, I was thinking of you, and I thought, man, are we ever gonna? And cold, like
Yeah.
6 degrees Celsius.
We had a really long, dry spring, but very cold. So last week, I was wearing a polo neck jumper because it was 8 degrees. And then on Wednesday, and for the coming week, we're up to 24 degrees.
Yes, isn't that nuts?
Just like that. So
Yeah,
this is why I'm dressed like this evening, because it's 23 degrees out there and it's
it's
beautiful.
beautiful. Yeah, so we've had that fluctuating too. Boom, we had one
Yeah,
day
from
30.
8 degrees.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Didn't you get one day where it went to 30 almost? Somewhere
That-
over there.
Tomorrow,
Is that what it is? I heard someone say 30, and I went,
tomorrow, yeah.
mackerel.
I
That's
just feel I need to mention it because so many weeks, Brenda, when we come live on a Sunday night, you go, "What's the weather doing?" And I'll go, "Well, it's wet again." And
I
it's
know.
still wet and it's a bit cooler. And so this is beautiful. I'm sitting near the window and there isn't a cloud in the sky.
Oh, that's
I'll see the moon
I'm happy.
rising later.
I got my balcony all planted, so I've got something like, believe it or not, 15 tomato plants. I've got red peppers, green peppers. I've got zucchini. I've got eggplant. I mean, I'm just this little farmer on my balcony, and I'm
Yeah,
hoping
lovely.
so in amongst the flowers. So I did get them out, but it was way too early. It's cool. But we have no on the ninth floor. And I get all sun. I have no chance of frost killing them. But
Yeah.
it's been pathetic for these poor plants to go out there. But anyway, they're in the garden centers. They're outside in the garden centers in these temperatures. So I figured I was safe. Anyway, I'm so happy to see you again. I've missed you, and I'm glad you took advantage of not being there and having a few days to yourself and with your hubby. And it's beautiful to be able to do that. So I'm going to acknowledge the people in our room right now. We have quite a few. We've got Jeff first. We have Damara. We have Sharon from Strawberry Rhubarb Pie. We have Real Country Woman. Let me see who else. We have Wanda Pierce. I got to get this down because I was talking away. Wanda Pierce. We have Marby. What else have we got? I'm going down here, guys. Give me a minute here.
And it's cold in New York, says Damara.
Yeah, because see, she's usually warmer than me a little bit, but we're Eastern Standard Time, so we can get that. And of course, we always get blamed when it gets cold way down south in Florida because they'll say this is a polar thing from Canada, right? Because and they always go, damn Canadians sending us cold weather, right? So it's been crazy. We've had a lot of rain tomorrow. I don't know about you, and I don't know about Gerald in Chicago if he's been getting rain as well. It's just been dreadful. We're tired of it. I couldn't live. I told you I could not live over in the UK. Rain. I would rather have 2 feet of snow and sunshine and have it dry than have damp and rain. Right. And I have to tell you, I live on the sunny side of this building. On the opposite side of me faces another direction. They've got all these big trees around them, which is lovely. But if you look at the bottoms of their balconies, they're all green from moss.
Must be north facing, are they?
And I go, boy, am I ever glad I'm on the sunny side. You know, but okay. So hi Leslie, thank you very much. So right now our paid readings are Gerald, Trend Zone, Damara, Sharon, Marby, and Leslie right now. So we're only out basically just started to get warm in Chicago now, he said. Okay, we're going to jump right in and start with our readings. And it's Trend Zone, and you know Trend Zone's always open to have any information that comes in.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah. All right. Here we go.
All righty. Shall I go first, Brenda?
Yes, absolutely.
We're good with that. Okay, Gerald, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting us. So, overall energy for you, 10 of Pencils. So that's a sword in a traditional tarot. A much improved situation coming in for you. Things looking up, things looking so much better. So do what you know is the right thing to do. We've got the Justice card showing up now in your help part of the reading. And this just reminds you to focus on honesty, integrity, kindness, wisdom, all those really high qualities. And do what you know is the right thing to do. It's time for you to do what you've literally always wanted to do. So doing the right thing and doing what you've always wanted to do. We've got the Six of Cups here. So this is a card of the past. So you might be reminiscing, remembering, meeting up with friends from the past, but don't stay there because this card says time to do something you've always wanted to do. This could be really quite successful for you because how can you help yourself? We've got this Nine of Coins. So this is very much independence in finances. It's enjoying abundance, prosperity, having time and money to enjoy some little luxuries. Treat yourself. Take that time out just for you. And a reason to celebrate. Guidance coming in. Three of Cups. Happiness, joy. It could be a party, a get-together. good news, a wonderful reason to celebrate. And the outcome, here you are moving on to something new. 6 of Swords, 6 of Pencils, moving on and feeling good. So the much improved situation, you thinking it through, focusing on these lovely qualities, doing what you know is the right thing to do, and moving forward with what you've always wanted to do very, very successfully. Because these two together, that's your financial success. And this is you, breath of fresh air, new energy coming in. You're on your way, and it's you choosing the way, and a reason to celebrate when you do. So, Gerald, I wish you well with that, and thank you.
Beautiful. I've got a positive reading for you too, Gerald. Surprise, surprise. I think that, in the past, you've worked well with other people. This is the card of teamwork. I think that you could be also collaborating again in the near future with people, with a situation in your life. You're learning something new, but you have the ability to help other people with some information as well. So he says, walk on the beach in Negril, Jamaica. He still hasn't gone. Anyhow, anyway, Gerald, I think that, in the past, you've worked well with other people. I know that you did when you used to have your job, but you could be getting together with people again. And don't be afraid to stand up and let people know about you and all the things that you have to offer to this team. Everybody's always working for the same goals of success. So you could be working with investment companies. You could be working with banks. You could be working with anything like that. Coming in with your focus part of the reading, you have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about making a decision. Excuse me, a major decision in your life. And you might be at a stalemate here. You might have locked horns with yourself or with somebody else when it comes to making this decision. So, excuse me, I'm going to take another mouthful. Tickle in my throat, as usual. So don't be afraid to make a major decision. The universe is sending you what you need. Okay, this is your help hurdle or your challenge. There's no challenge here. You've got all the resources to reach into your little bag of magic here and create what it is you want. Okay, so step up to the plate. The universe says you just need to reach out and utilize the resources at your fingertips and use them to your greater good. You've got love coming in. Okay, universe is sending you what you want in the form of love. It could be in the form of a relationship or just a new beginning in your life that you're going to love. So something new can be coming into you. The universe is sending you that Ace of Cups to let you know that there's an outpouring of good, positive, and loving energy coming your way. And at the end of the day, your outcome card is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is that card, happy ever after, Gerald. It's happiness within your family circle or your chosen friend circle. I know you keep to yourself quite a bit. But I do think that, you're feeling at home within yourself. Things are settling down. Things are going to be better. It's a card of domestic bliss. It's a card of abundance. It's the card of having pretty much everything you need right now. So you know me, I always say it shows that rainbow after every storm. The sun's going to shine. That's inevitable. But sometimes we're blessed with that special gift that comes in the form of a rainbow. And at the end of the rainbow, there isn't any of us that don't daydream about that pot of gold, and that could come into you in the form of time, effort, support, love, good health, and possibly money. So I hope that helps you, Gerald. Thank you so much. So very positive reading. A major decision, he's saying. Yeah, you have a major decision to make. Well, I hope it has to do with walking on the beach in the grill, okay, and enjoying the music while you're there. All right. So I love it. Okay, now we're going to go on to Damara. Damara says she wants to be last. So Damara, I'll leave you last if that's what you want, sweetheart. Okay, and we'll go on to my good friend Sharon, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. Thank you so much, Sharon, for coming in. It was so nice to have a chat with you the other day and catch up on all the really good things going on in your life, which I do see as good things. And I'm happy for you. So she wants a general reading. So whatever comes up, just be free to say what you want to say, Anne.
Okay.
I kind of have the upper hand here because I know what's going on in her life. So I'm going to try to separate myself from that and just read what the cards are telling me she needs to see and know.
This is amazing.
I believe She's in an amazing place
Just
right
talking to myself, don't worry. Right, so Sharon, now then, before we start, as I was shuffling, 2 cards flew straight out. The King of Wands and the Queen of Coins. The first 2 cards of your reading were the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So we have got to read here 3 queens and a king in your reading, which is fabulous energy. So I'm going to come back to these 2 that flew right at the end. Overall energy, Queen of Wands. So to describe the kings and queens, they are authority figures in the deck. They've learned their lessons. They step forward now as teachers and mentors for us. And this queen brings the qualities of confidence, success. She can manifest whatever she wants just when she needs it. And she does that. And her lovely approach to life is, yes, I can. You just watch me. So this is the type of energy, the confidence overlighting your reading. The Queen of Cups comes in next with your help. Another lovely teacher and mentor. This one is kind and loving and very compassionate, very often in a role where she's helping other people. And she does that without even questioning it. And she's brilliant at it. And the reason she's so good at that is she has to look after herself first. So this queen brings in 2 little messages. Look after you so that you can give more to others. Focus on balance. 4 of Coins. This is looking at things, situations of extremes. So make sure the bank account's balancing. Make sure your time is balanced. Giving and receiving. Working and resting. Energy that you give to other people, just make sure you're taking that time out for you as well. So focus on, sorry, that was your focus. Yeah. So helping yourself, just keep things in balance. Temperance card here. She's not in any rush. She's staying calm. She's staying balanced. She's compromising. She's mixing ideas together. She's just taking her time and keeping everything in balance. So we've got 2 cards of balance following each other. The Page of Wands brings in, here's another person, Page, that's 5 now. Page of Wands brings in a message, good news, opportunity, things you've been wanting to manifest actually showing up. Look, she's jumping for joy. It could be a new project. It could be positive information. It could be a new way forward, brand new ideas, something that you are really enthusiastic about. This is action, taking action. It's exciting. And your happy ever after card shows up as your outcome. So this is happy home life, happy family life. This is feeling fulfilled, feeling content. Everything beautiful about this card, feeling emotionally happy and balanced. So finishing off with the King of Wands and the Queen of Coins. So looking at the reading overall, you've got divine counterparts showing up. King and Queen of Wands. That's exciting. That's enthusiastic, successful, driven, ambitious. And tempering all of that, to finish off, we've got the Queen of Coins. Very home focused, very family focused, very grounded. The Queen of Wands can be a little bit impatient, but she can also be a little bit quick off the mark, a little bit impulsive. And this lovely Queen of Coins brings in an energy of balance and grounded common sense. This queen makes sure that everybody around her has everything they need. She's kind, she's loving, the ultimate homemaker. And all the love and support that goes along with that. So Sharon, all all these people showing up in your reading. We've got the divine counterparts showing up, and all the beautiful qualities of these authority figures all in the mix, all balancing each other out. We've got cups, we've got coins, we've got wands. The only one we haven't got is the swords, but in this case, this is a lovely balance of everything. And here you are with the happy ever after card to finish off. So I hope that resonates with you. I've honestly, to get 4 in a 6-card reading is pretty amazing. So over to you, Brenda. What have you got?
Well, you nailed it, because she is, well, she's not even walking on the ground right now. Her feet she floats. Okay, right now she's going to be laughing. You better be listening to me, Sharon. Get back here. Her feet aren't even touching the ground. She's in such a good place right now. She's happy. The hard times are over, Sharon. Okay, all the grief, all the disappointments, all the regrets, any problems in the past. Yeah, I can just watch me for sure. They're over. They're done, sweetheart. You're on your way. You pretty much, as they're telling me, they're saying to me, my guides are saying, you have arrived. Okay, things are you're going to see a lot of action in the next few months. I think throughout the summer you're going to be very busy socializing, doing things. This is fast moving action. This slow period that you were going through, I know you were going through some sort of a slump and health issues and sleep issues and crazy stuff going on in your life, and now they're over and you're able to get back on your feet and get back in the game. This is fast moving action. But I'm going to tell you, you could be also planning a trip somewhere. Maybe you're going to book an airline ticket and take a holiday somewhere with somebody, or these are the wands of Cupid. So there's somebody new coming into your life, and this is who's coming. The energy of the King of Cups, kind, caring, loving, compassionate, there for you, been there, done it, have the mettle to prove it. They just want to make you happy. They're there to give you wise counsel. They're a listening ear, a shoulder to lean into. And this is your ultimate person. So I think that you're going to be getting involved, if not already, and I know you are, in the process of being involved in a wonderful new energy and a person around you. You've got the card of celebration. Okay, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is celebrating. There was a lot of celebration and happy cards coming in with Anne's cards as well. So you're going to have reason to celebrate things. I think you're going to get involved and be more social. I know you're my sister Pisces. We're not party animals. At one time, maybe, but really, and Pisces are generally, we play well on our own. We love our exclusive family, circle of friends, but we don't like being in large crowds. But I see this person wanting to drag you out. And I don't mean drag you, but encourage you to get out more. And they're going to get you involved in social issues and social things. I think that you're really going to enjoy. It's doing things in the community. Okay, so I think, I think that you're going to be able to move on and be able to enjoy this person. You're going to feel like you're walking in your garden of abundance with the Nine of Pentacles. I don't think money's going to be a big issue with this individual or you as well. I think that you're going to be able to look at this new beginning as many opportunities that present themselves to you. Be open to change. Be open to do things. Be spontaneous. Excuse me, while I have a mouthful. Be spontaneous. I think that, you're independent. You've been independent most of your life, whether you were married or not, you were still very independent. And now you're going to see success coming into you. This success could possibly be coming in the future, Sharon, with this book that you're going to be writing. And I think if you told me it's not a self-help book, it's not quite like a autobiography, but it's about experiences in life. And I think that you're going to find that it will be successful. I think you're going to find that it's going to work out in your favor, and you'll see the rewards coming in for your hard work and effort. But I know the story. I know where you are. It is a new beginning for you, and I want you to enjoy every nano minute of it, come what may. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. Very positive. Yes, very positive reading. And
thank you.
She says it's fantastic. She's finally writing this book. She's definitely going through balancing herself, like you had said. So, Sharon, all the best, my darling friend. Okay. Hi. Okay. So we're moving on to Marby. Marby, step up to the plate. Let us know you're here. Excuse me. We'll get a cough candy. Here.
Okay, so Marby, welcome to the room. You've got some beautiful cards as well, and we're starting off with this Justice card. So this is a major arcana card. It does hold more energy, a stronger energy. And this is asking you to do what you know is the right thing to do. Follow your moral compass. Be guided by honesty, integrity, fairness, balance, all those beautiful qualities. So allow them to lead the way. It sometimes as well can mean that there's going to be a decision made in your favor. That's the Justice card. So that covers sort of legal issues, that sort of thing. But generally, you walking the talk. Choose carefully with your next decisions. We've got the 7 of Cups. Just stand back. Don't be in any rush. Do what this little angel's doing. Look, she's standing back and she's looking at all the options, because most of the things in those cups are beautiful, like a bar of chocolate or a butterfly. But there's a grumpy little gingerbread man here at the front. She doesn't want to choose him. So she's looking very carefully. She's taking her time. She's assessing. She's standing back. Because the Ace of Wands is your final card. New opportunity, something brand new. The aces are the first card of the suit. The wands are opportunity, something brand new. It's exciting. It's a fresh new start. Look, she's jumped into that balloon basket and she's on her way. She's decided and she's going for it. So brand new opportunities coming, ready for you to run with. But before you do, before you jump into the balloon basket and fly off, choose carefully, walk the talk, and do what you know is the right thing to do. And then you're on your way. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Okay, Marby. Marby, you've been worried about something. This is a card of anxiety, the 9 of Swords, taking your troubles to bed with you, your mind racing about a certain topic and issues in your life. But what this card says is try not to get up in your head. Try not to allow this to happen. This card says step up into the lessons you're learning. And if nothing else, take those lessons as the positive aspect that's coming into this. Let go of the anxiety. I think you're going to be reaching out for somebody. Somebody's going to step forward, the King of Swords, somebody who's going to give you wise counsel, guide you through this process so that you don't need to feel this, that you'll feel some relief. Now, often we refer to this person as, you know, somebody scholastic, medical, legal, somebody who has the ability and a high standing in society of education to guide you through something. So you may be speaking to somebody on a professional level to help you through a process where you don't have the worry. And at the end of the day, you'll feel so much better because you have the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is happy ever after. Happiness within the family circle, your home life, relationships, and knowing that things are, you're heading in a really good direction of positive energy. It's also the card of marriage. Marriage has to do with, could be a marriage in business, a marriage in your personal life. But whatever it is, it's definitely on a trend and an upward trend of success and more happiness. So I hope that helps. Marby, thank you so much for coming in. Okay, who else have we got? We have Leslie. Welcome, Leslie. Thank you so much for your super chat.
Leslie looks like she's in New Zealand. I think we've read for Leslie before. So what time is it in New Zealand? Is it really early in the morning?
It may be the next day.
About 7:30, like tomorrow, at my time, tomorrow morning.
It's probably early tomorrow, our day. We're still on Sunday. She's probably early Monday morning. Leslie, where are you? You're going to come in here and get your reading. What time is it over there? We're curious. I think it's early in the morning for you. 14 hours out ahead of us. Okay. 6:34. Yeah, tomorrow.
Somebody's up early.
Yeah, you're up early. I'm glad you caught us. That's really nice.
What a nice, what a nice thing to do, stepping into a chat room with
Yeah.
lovely tarot cards. Right, Leslie, this is looking lovely for you. Overall energy, 3 of Cups, reason to celebrate, good news coming in. It might be social gatherings, get-togethers, parties, reason to celebrate. It's time for you to leave the nonsense behind. This is your help. So this is you deciding to walk away from any nonsense. If anybody's having a drama, leave them to it. If anybody's causing any bother, leave them to themselves. Don't you get involved. You focus on where you want to go. Leave that nonsense behind, because here you are focusing on moving in a new direction. Now, this little angel, this is the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. That was the 5 of Wands. Got another 5. So 5s are about change and opportunity. And this little angel's closed this gate on what she doesn't need anymore. And she's learned from that. That's the key energy with this card. Learning from experience. What did you learn? What went well? What didn't go so well? What don't you need anymore? Because now she's moving forward with new plans, new ideas, and a new direction. How can you help yourself? Stepping up and speaking up. We've got the 7 of Wands. This is about you being assertive, saying no, thank you. That's a full sentence if it needs to be. Saying this will work better for me. I don't need to do that anymore. That isn't working for me. This is the way forward for me. Thank you. Those are all ways of being assertive, but being kind at the same time. And here you are, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, moving on and feeling good. This is the new energy coming in. This is a breath of fresh air. She's moving forward. Sometimes it means going on holiday. That's why I drew a little suitcase on this card. So moving on, fresh new start, brand new direction, new plans. And here you are, King of Wands, at the end for your outcome. Success, opportunity, standing tall. This King of Wands is confident, very, very successful, because they've had to learn how to be very focused, very driven, very dynamic, and very often in a position where they're helping other people. So this is the king with the action plan. This is the king with the motivation, the moving forward. This is the king with the enthusiasm and the success that goes along with that. So moving on and feeling good, and the King of Wands, which could be you within the reading, standing there in your confidence, and he's made it. He's successful. He's got everything he needs because he's had to work hard, he's had to learn, and now he's exactly where he wants to be. So I hope that resonates, Leslie. Thank you for coming so far.
Yes, that's amazing. Be up, start your day so bright and early.
Yeah.
Such a lovely thing. Thank you so much. Okay, so you paid extra, so I'm giving you an extra oracle card at the end. You've had your problems here. You may have dealt with people who weren't honest. They were sneaky, people who were only out for their own selfish needs and agenda when we get the 7 of Swords. But I think that this is past tense. I think that, you had to stand up for yourself, defend yourself, and defend what you had, yourself, your integrity, your truth. You stood in your truth. You stood your ground. And it's a good thing that you did, because like Anne, you're moving on, okay, from your past. You had to deal with some sort of deceit or trickery or something in the past. It made you stand up for yourself, and you said, you know what, I'm moving on. One foot in front of the other is what you need to do right now. You're leaving behind something that isn't working out for you, and you're moving on in a new direction. Now, this card requires balance and taking yourself to center, Leslie. Okay, so don't get up in your head and worry about this. You're planning on leaving us. It may have been this deception. It may have been something in the past that you didn't want to be around anymore, and who would. You're moving on, and you're planning a brand new beginning with the Fool card, and you want to take a leap of faith and go into something new. So do your prep work, okay? I always say don't jump off that off that cliff until you check your parachute. And that means preparation. You've got 1 foot here living in your past and 1 foot ready to launch. You're almost ready to go into this brand new beginning. You are moving on. It's taking you a little bit of time, and you're planning that move, where it is you want to go. And at the end of the day, you get the Fool. Oh no, you get the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is that karmic good luck coming your way. You've made the right decisions. You're moving on in a new direction. And this leap of faith that you're going to take will bring you there. Okay. It's leading you there. So this is a card of good luck, good fate, destiny rather, and, good karma coming your way. So all in all, you're overcoming those things in the past. You're moving on away from them. You're going to be starting something beautiful new. You're launching something new, going in a new trajectory upward into something new that you want. And the Wheel of Fortune says you can attain it. You can get it. Now, the Oracle message says the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you, Leslie. Okay. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming to you. Did you hear that knock? They're knocking on my closet door, Spirit. So something's happened in your past, Marvy. They're gone. They're over. You've made a decision to move on in a new direction. This is a really good direction you're going in because the Wheel of Fortune is telling you you can jump on that wagon and ride it. So I hope this means something to you. If it resonates, I hope it does. Thank you so much, Leslie. Okay. All right. Let's see what did Leslie have anything else to say here? Okay, no. So, okay, Leslie, thank you so much for allowing Anne and I and gracing our room with your company in the chat room. Okay, so right now, we've caught up with our super chats. So we're able to go on, and who haven't we read for? We've got Jeff. Let's go back and give Jeff a few cards. Jeff, here we are. Thank you so much, Jeff, for coming into the room again. We have Real Country Woman, and we have Wanda Pierce. So if the three of you are still here, let's hear from you. Let us know you're in the room, and we'll give you some messages, okay?
How many cards, Brenda?
Because we're early, we'll do 3 if you want.
Yep, lovely. Thank you. Okay, so we're reading for Jeff. Jeff, thank you so much for coming into the room. It's an absolute pleasure to read for you. So we've got life experience as your first card. And this is a major arcana card, so it carries more energy. And this is about you making positive changes now. On the card, the little sandcastle our angel built, washing away. But she's taking from that all the life experience, all the pearls of wisdom, and now putting those into practice with positive changes and moving forward. So think it over, take your time, don't be in any rush. The 4 of Pencils says, just take that time out, put your feet up, have a pot of tea, not just a cup, the full pot. Take some time out. And sometimes when we step back from a situation, we think, well, I'm not doing enough. I'm not busy enough. Nothing's happening. But that's exactly where you need to be, because that's the space where the new ideas find you, where the inspiration finds you, where you're in fact more open to hear the universe and the angels talking to you and helping you and encouraging you. And you're clearly going to do a really good job of that, because we're finishing off with the 9 of Coins. This is a card of abundance, prosperity, financial independence, you taking some time out just for you, treating yourself to something lovely. It's success, it's prosperity and abundance. And it comes from taking your time to consider some positive changes and moving forward with something differently, something that you've learned. Just ask yourself, what did that teach me? And sometimes you think, well, yes, that taught me not to perhaps overgive. That taught me not to go rushing in. Whatever the little lesson is in a situation, take it, run with it, and be ready to use it as a pearl of wisdom to propel yourself forward to this success. So, Jeff, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. Damara says, I have been drinking more tea, Anne. Got Twinings French vanilla chai.
Ooh, yeah, Twinings tea, very nice.
Twinings tea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Jeff, what I'm getting from your reading here is choices and decisions that are difficult. You have been feeling trapped in a situation and restricted and feeling like you're hanging in limbo. But this is a temporary state, okay? The Eight of Swords is that card of getting up in your head, doing the stinking thinking, as Chris Reck would say, presuming and assuming the worst of a situation before it's even happened. Okay. If something hasn't happened fast enough for you, you're thinking that it isn't going to happen and you're thinking negative thoughts. So let them go. The only thing standing in the way from things working out for you is you. So don't shoot your foot off and sabotage yourself with getting up in your head. Okay. You've got the Hangman. It's a temporary pause of action, hanging in limbo. This card says that, you won't be here forever. This is temporary. You're trying to figure something out right now. And once you do, you'll be hitting the ground running. Get ready for that. This is about getting information, finding out what you need to find out. Again, it's a card of feeling trapped right now, and you feel confined and you feel, self-limiting ideas in your head. Let go of them. Once you get the information, do your homework, do your research, find out the root of this feeling, and then go after it. Face your fears. Because the Lovers comes in, and again, that's that card of making a mindful decision on a heart level, an emotional level. Now, with the Lovers, it can be the card of marriage, it can be the card of a new person coming into your life as well, which could be possible. I don't know your personal life, Jeff, but this is the card of making mindful decisions and choices on a partnership level, on an emotional level, whether it's business or romance. So you're making choices. You might be wanting to meet a soulmate. There could be a soulmate coming into you at this time, someone who shares the same values as you do as well. So you've got a lot of things on your mind, but two of the words that come out, well, one word that comes out with two of the cards is restriction. You're feeling restricted about some situation in your life, and you need to make a choice and a decision on a heart level to settle this. Okay, so that's what I got for you. You can let me know, Jeff, if any of that resonates, okay? Thank you so much for always being in our room. So we have Real Country Woman. She's here too. Whoops. Oh, my here. She's still in the room. Okay. She's saying hi to tomorrow. All righty. So Real Country Woman, I think is still here, and so is Wanda.
Okay, Real Country Woman, welcome into the room again. And you've got 3 cards, and 2 of them are Major Arcana cards. And the first one, this card, again, life experience. You making positive changes now, using your wisdom, using your life experience to consider what was working well, go with that. What doesn't work so well, leave that behind. Just be ready to make some positive changes for yourself based on experience, because it's time to move in a slightly new direction. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. So it's leaving behind the old ways, leaving something behind, making this choice to change things up a bit. And a slightly different direction to move in, with more of a focus on you, what you need, your plans, what you really enjoy. So I see a slight change in direction coming on here for the best reason possible. And then the Empress card says, right, get busy, do that. Get busy. Start working on these new projects, these new ideas, something different, something new. She's got her apron on. She's got her sleeves rolled up. She's creating. She's starting something. So this is you taking the action steps, getting busy and propelling yourself in a slightly new direction and making the positive changes that can get you there. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. Real Country Woman. You may have to bite your tongue and be be a little bit more patient right now. You've got the strength card, and it always depicts a woman taming a lion, and nobody in the right mind would stick their hand down a lion's throat. However, she has the ability to realize in conversations in the heat of the moment, not to get caught up with the roar of the lion and say things that she can't take back. So be mindful. There could be some sort of chaos coming in that could cause a bit of a dispute with somebody. So step back, take a breath, and try not to jump in with both feet. Often it's difficult not to do that when we get triggered. So keep that in mind, because what's going to happen is it's going to bring a no-win situation. We have the Seven of Swords. That's about getting involved in some sort of dispute or chaos, standing up for yourself. You know in your heart of hearts you're right, but this other person is not about to listen. And you could lose something here. And I always say, when we go into battle mode, there's risk and consequences. Weigh them out very well before you jump in. It could cause some chaos and sudden change in your life. The Tower comes in. When this happens, it can work in two ways. You may be feeling sort of left out in the dark right now, or you could be feeling it's time for me to move on. This was meant for a reason, and I'm going to build a bigger, better, stronger foundation. And I do believe that you're going to be doing that, but there may be some chaos or some argument with somebody coming in the near future that you're going to have. So just try to take a breath. If you have to jump in and it ends, it was meant to. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I hope that makes sense. I'm just saying, try to bite your tongue if you can. We've all been there. Okay, we've got Wanda. Wanda was here. Wanda said, I'm here. Where are you, Wanda? Go back. And then we're going to read Damara, because we didn't read her. We left her to the end. Okay, so Wanda, this is your 3 cards, and then we're going to do Damara, and then we pretty much will be finished our hour out here. And I want to thank everybody for your gracing us with your company in our room again. We love it when you come in, and we look forward to seeing you every single week.
Okay, Wanda. So 3 cards for you. We start off with an ace, something new, something fresh. The ace is the start of the suit, a new beginning. And the pencil suit, which this is new ideas, new inspiration, clarity coming in. This is the card when you work it all out and you go, now I know exactly what to do. So in comes the clarity and the new ideas. So take your time, assess them all. We've got the awakening card. She's not in any rush to go anywhere. Look, she's hanging upside down. She's swinging. She's just looking at things from a completely different viewpoint. And this is what this card says. Look at things from completely new perspectives, from positive perspectives, and from all different angles. So when you get those new ideas, that new information and that new inspiration, think about it all. The Page of Cups comes in with a message for you. So these little pages bring in information. This little page of cups, teacups in my deck, brings in messages of love and support and guidance. This little page says, trust your intuition. It's right on track. And this could also represent somebody coming in with help and love and guidance and support, helping you when you get your clarity and you're deciding exactly what to do when everything becomes clear. So I hope that resonates, Wanda. Thank you.
Okay, Wanda, you got that 7 of Swords as well. You know, that battle card, standing up for yourself, being mindful. But I want you to be careful. I want you to walk away if you can at all costs. Don't get involved in other people's drama, they're telling me, okay? Let them carry it. They own it. It's not yours to carry. So try to not get involved in any kind of battle mode with other people's problems, okay? They may try to drag you in. I always say that people drag us into their problems to validate their behavior, okay? They need to have validation. So try not to do that. I think that you're working on something, and it could be your job and your career or a project with the Eight of Pentacles. This is a card of staying focused, paying attention to the details, working on something that you really want to see success in. Things might be changing with your job and your career, whereby you might be, Excuse me.
Bless you.
I have no control over that. That was one of those instant tickles. And I think you're going to get recognized for the for the hard work that you're putting into this situation. So stay on course. You could be, it's going to take patience to get that recognition, but you're working hard on a goal, which is really good. So stay there. It could be a new job that's coming up in the future for you. You could be thinking about stepping out on your own to be self-employed. All of those things resonate with this card message. Now, you do have a lot of choices and decisions here with the 7 of Cups, which could be a little bit overwhelming. And that's okay. Take your time. Don't rush in. I always say with this card, everything that glitters isn't gold. And if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So be mindful. Think about what's going to last the test of time, what's going to have longevity, and what's going to bring you the best benefits out of this decision and choice. Just take your time and be mindful of it. Okay. So thank you very much, Wanda. It does resonate. Wanda says it resonates. What you said.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go on to Damara, our beautiful Damara. She's our dork for today. I don't know where Tammy is today. I wish her good morning this morning. So she may have a busy day today. See what we've got. Let's go back to Damara. She did leave us a beautiful chat. Okay. So Damara, here she says, I would be happy to go last or whenever the spirit moves you. Guidance from spirit on everything I'm doing. Okay, sweetheart. Let's see.
Okay, so Damara, what a pleasure to read for you. Thank you. So your overall energy is beautiful. We have got the King of Cups. So an authority figure. This king is loving and kind and compassionate, the sort of energy that would put their arm around your shoulder, go, hey, you've got this. I'm with you. I'm supporting you. I've got your back. This king is very often in a situation where they're helping other people to feel good. So you would find this energy as perhaps a teacher, a coach, somebody encouraging other people and helping them. The Page of Cups comes in next with messages of love, appreciation, support. This is what this little page does. She brings in information. And again, this could be somebody, as could the King of Cups, with help, support, guidance here, rather than just a message. This could be somebody showing up, really cheerleading, really helping you and supporting you and encouraging you, because the focus here is a move forward. The 6 of Pentacles is you making that move. It's the breath of fresh air coming in. This is when you've decided. It's moving on and feeling good. So we've got 2 lovely energies here, helping, guiding, encouraging you, and you making this move, moving on and feeling good. Do your homework. The Page of Coins comes in, another little page, and this one says, do your homework, do the research, make sure that you've got all the information that you need. She's very often pictured reading a book. That's just what she's doing. She's gathering information, and sometimes she needs a little nudge to put that into practice, because in comes the new opportunity. This is your guidance from spirit. Ace of Wands, fresh new beginning, new start. It's fallen below that card, so moving forward with a new opportunity, something fresh, something new, something exciting. The Wands are very action orientated, very enthusiastic, very exciting, and this is you taking that leap. And this card sometimes says, what are you waiting for? So here you are doing your research and then making your move step by step. We've got the 8 of Cups. So here she is. Look, she's poised at the edge. I do feel that could represent you now, just waiting at the edge. And she's wondering how to get to success. And all she has to do is hop onto that first stepping stone. And the next is right in front of her, and she'll hop onto that. And then the next one, all the way across. So small, manageable, consistent steps forward. It doesn't have to be done in a giant leap. That's the lovely antidote for this Ace of Wands, which is get up, go on, go for it, you're on your way. This is saying, yes, do all of that, but don't overwhelm yourself by trying to do everything at once. A step at a time, consistently, happily, and making that move and moving on and feeling good. So we've got two cards there of this movement forward, a breath of fresh air, a brand new energy, and it's all overlit with loving kindness, with compassion, with support and help. So it's looking beautiful, Damara, and I hope that resonates for you. Thank you.
She's loving your reading, and she said yes, she has been going for it. So it's beautiful. Okay, Damara, there may be some struggles within yourself or your workplace or somebody around you, because in comes the five of wands, always having to prove your ability, feeling as though you're having to compete constantly to stay above water. However, within your okay, so she's saying what I have started doing, taking my time, feeling alignment. That's good. So try not to get involved in anybody else's battles. This is the card that, there could be some conflict, or somebody that you might be dealing with that is either argumentative or wants to stir the pot up around you. Okay, so be mindful of that. Don't get involved in anybody else's drama, okay, or conflict. People gravitate to you, Damara, because you're so kind and caring. And I want you to be mindful of that you don't allow yourself to be drawn into other people's problems. Okay. Justice will be waived in your favor regardless. So if you're dealing with some sort of an issue where you need to realize people need to know your worth and your integrity and your truth, you're going to see justice, karmic justice coming in. And often with the justice card, it's waived in your favor. So I see you being able to walk away and hold your head up. You've got somebody who's advocating for you. The King of Cups is your ideal mate. Kind, caring, loving, compassionate, been there, done it. You've heard me say this 1,000 times. They're there to give you kind and helpful advice, okay? A shoulder to lean into, a listening ear, and they want to be there for you. Somebody that they're emotional and they're intelligent, and they're going to step forward to be there for you. The moon is trusting your intuition, your gut feeling. If something doesn't seem right, you're going to do your research and find out. Research the situation, okay? When you get that, you won't be creating a disillusionment in your own mind. This is a card that says trust your instincts and your gut feeling, and also get that information or the secret in the background that you need to find and fill that database up so that you're prepared to move forward. There's partnership. Okay, partnership probably. This is a partner. It could be in business. It could be in love. It's unity and compatibility. Whoever you're partnering up with, Damara, it is a good position to be in. I think she's setting more boundaries. Okay. So Damara, you're going to be partnering up with somebody, getting together with somebody, and it could be this King of Cups, somebody who you feel comfortable in their company with. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a marriage or it's going to be a love romance, but whatever this partnership is, it's going to be a really good one, where you feel that your potential soulmate, you feel that it's almost like this person, when they speak to you, they can answer your questions or before you even say them, and you feel the same way. The Chariot comes in. This was an extra card that flew out of the deck, and it's victory. It's overcoming great obstacles. It's being able to come out ahead of the game. You're being prepared, you're working on your goals, and you deserve this recognition. So I do think that you're going to see great victory coming into you at what you're planning on doing. And you deserve this, Damara. You deserve all of this. You're overcoming some great obstacles. It's a card of success. It's a card of moving on, but also you could be planning some sort of a road trip in the near future as well. So that's it, Damara. Thank you so much, my darling, for allowing us to do this reading for you. Okay, where are we here? I'm trying to take this off the screen if I can, but I can't find it. I love it. I am open to where God is placing me and them. The Chariot, I love it. Yeah, for sure. You walk in spirit. You don't walk in ego. That's the beautiful part about you. And that's why things will always work out for you at the end of the day, Damara. Definitely. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Well, that's it for today, guys. We're down to 4 people. It's been great, Anne, having you in here again. I love working with you. And
Oh, thank you, Brenda.
it's been beautiful. And everybody that's been in the room, again, thank you so much. We will be back again next Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think what I'm going to be doing, and I think legally I can do it on my videos if I'm verbal about it and just say to everybody, don't forget I'm live on Sunday with Anne Ellis Angels at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you then. Because I think we're allowed to promote ourselves verbally like that. So I may be saying that because I think someone else does that I was talking about earlier to you. And I think he does that before. He says, oh, yeah, I'm going live and blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah.
I think I'll try to do that as well. I have over 100,000 people viewing my videos every week, and I have 52,000 subscribers. Half of them aren't subscribed yet, and it's free. I am so wanting one of those 100,000 silver plaques to put
yeah.
in.
Diana Cooper, the angel lady from the UK, got hers this week.
I can't wait. And I know it's possible. All they have to do is click subscribe. Half of those people, and I'm there. So I'm going to be, I'm going to be saying to people, come on, it's free. Don't you want to see
I always ask,
it's
because I always think sometimes when it says subscribe, it suggests there's a fee.
I know, and most people will say there's no charge, and at any time you can unsubscribe if I bore you down the road, right, or whatever. So anyway, I think I'm going to be saying that to them, and I'm going to be, and you know what? The minute I started saying that to people, look how fast I hit the 50,000 mark. Yeah. Remember, I was aiming for it at the end of 25, and here just into the beginning of 26. I've excelled 50,000. Now I'm going up.
And very well done with your 9,500 readings. Yeah. If that isn't devotion,
those are videos that I've done.
Beautiful. Well done with that, Brenda.
Almost 10,000 videos I've put out on YouTube.
That's commitment at a level, isn't it? Well, it really is.
You're doing the same, and I don't I don't pay attention to that, but when vidIQ came in and congratulated me with an email, I thought, I got to put that out there and let everybody
know. Oh, yes, absolutely.
Because I didn't know that I had got that far. So, almost 10,000 videos, you guys.
Well done, Brenda.
I've had out
all
there.
of those given from the heart for free. That is service work.
Given for free. I'm out there doing my thing. And so I work like you do, Anne. Monday to Friday to get the videos out. And that's what we do. We have to do so many in a day in order to get them published and get them up. There's a lot to it, guys. Guys don't realize, unless you have a YouTube channel, all the rules and regulations, then you have to edit them. Now, ours is easy. When you look at people on YouTube that are videoing their trips or their life in general, the editing that they have to keep cutting out. And now that they have drones, it's wonderful because the drone can follow you around. Okay. Before the drones were popular, they'd have to set up a tripod and they're walking down a country road. Then as soon as they get as far as they want, they got to run right back and they got to get the tripod and turn the camera off. And then when they go to editing, they have to get rid of that run back out. Right. We don't have that. And I did one video. And if you guys go back and look, I was making soup in my kitchen. And I share my kitchen and my view and everything with you. So go back. It's like taro and soup or something. Go back and look at it. It's funny. And when I did that little tiny video, right, I had my iPhone there on a tripod and I had my chopped up vegetables and blah, blah, blah. There was so much more editing in that little tiny video. And I thought, oh my God, these people who put out a 30-minute video on their personal life, the hours, and of course, over in Europe, a lot of them don't have the Wi-Fi that, well, you're okay, but in these other kind of countries, they don't have the Wi-Fi access as quick. I mean, mine's pretty much 5. It's instant. Like when it's out, it's out. So I don't have a big waiting time to get my videos out. And we just drag and hit, boom, and we're out, right? So, So guys, go look at it. It's funny. It's about me making soup in my little kitchen. If you want to see my view from my kitchen window of the lake and the soup that I made, I don't know. I can't remember. It might have been butternut squash, I think I made. Because in the winters I make a lot of homemade soups. But it was insane that that all this editing that you have to do. So ours is relatively easy, but we still have to take the time, sit down at our computer and say, hello, Aries, this is your reading, lay the cards, read the cards. And then we schedule them. Anne and I do the video the day before, and we schedule it for the following day so that we can keep up with all the videos that we're doing, because or we would get behind. And really, like Anne doesn't date hers anymore. She's not saying this is from said date to said date.
It's a 2-week rolling.
Hers is every 2 weeks. The energy 2 weeks. Mine are every week. And she was doing that. But we have a life, right? And if it isn't fun, and I've said that, I think I put a posting out there, and I said to you guys that I wasn't putting out Pisces daily vibe from your guides every single day. It was too much. And then so what I did is I do a bigger reading, and it's for the week. One reading for the week. You can pick whatever days, 7 cards that are laid out there and more, to pick what cards you want. And then I've been doing the pick a card, not getting a lot of hits on it. It takes a while. I might get 80 to 100 hits on it, which I guess isn't too bad for pick a card, right? They're only getting, and so it's been fun for me. It's easy for me. So I felt that I would give them that little extra change in a reading with the pick a card. So it's been simple to do that. You know, you just lay the cards and away you go. So guys, we want to thank you so much. I love you, Anne, for always being here, and you're so committed to be here with me.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
absolutely love it.
It's been great. I mean, we do take the odd Sunday, as you guys know, off if we're not well or we're away or there's a holiday or whatever. We do take the odd Sunday off, but and that's fine. You guys are always waiting for us the next week, which is beautiful. So on that note, I'm going to wish you well. I wish you play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And always know we stand in the circle of white light for you.
See you next week, everybody. Thank you.